On the anniversary of their daughter's death, the father broke down in tears, but the mother standing beside him reproached her husband. She thought the young person who had left first was not worthy of pity. However, when the cold mother went to the bathroom, she couldn't hold back her emotions any longer and burst into tears. That was her child, how could she not miss her? But in order to help the family get over their grief, she had to pretend to be strong. Yet all along, it was she herself who couldn't let go of her daughter the most. On the other side, after Linda walked out of the wizard's house, she watched as other girls held their mother's hands, walking together as happy families. But she couldn't even touch her daughter, not even comfort her grieving parents. She collapsed onto the road, sobbing and crying. She kept complaining, roaring at the unfairness of fate. At this moment, Linda felt helpless and heartbroken. But as a clap of thunder sounded, a snowflake landed on her shoulder. People around her also started to step aside to avoid her. It was then that Linda realized she had come back to life. She couldn't wait to go to her daughter's kindergarten. It wasn't until her daughter ran out and crashed straight into her arms that she felt the joy of being a mother. But she also wanted to visit her own parents. Yet she was afraid her mother, with her weak heart, wouldn't be able to handle it, so she could only hide in the distance and watch them. Seeing that her mother was in poor health, Linda secretly bought supplements and left them at the doorstep. However, on this day, the wizard told her she could only stay here for 49 days. Happiness always turns out to be so fleeting. Linda squatted down on the road, crying helplessly. At that moment, her mother, who was cycling home from work, saw the crying girl on the ground and thought she looked familiar, a lot like her deceased daughter. She ignored the pain and slowly got up. The mother couldn't help but step closer for a better look.